also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Handoff here from the shotgun. Runs through the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10. Quick throw, that's a throw caught on the left side.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Got it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They don't block the defensive end. You show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's caught. It's Singleton. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looks right, lets it fly. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Incompletion in the first half makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Finally throws it deep to the right. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kurt, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
They mix it up with a run. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. With the catch, it's Singleton. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And now the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Mustangs will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's Smith. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. At the first down and still motoring. Touchdown, SMU. There was no catching him that time.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, and it's picked off. He went up high to grab that football. And the defender will step out of bounds. It's a takeaway on the final play of this first quarter. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it to the left. He shreds the tackle. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense some fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he left after the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tried to press the ball deep, but complete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll try the right here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Looking deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. The SMU offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quick throw over the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Mustangs will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Look out, room to run here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The pass falls incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
He fires downfield, makes the grab, and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Mustangs are in the red zone. And they pick up the first on the ground. Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still a tie ball game here in the third quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They get the second half started with their running play. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Knight. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long on the 45. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Hot over the middle. It's Cooper. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the same runner's got it again. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And there's the handoff. Pitching at first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Mustangs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Makes the grab on the move. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. So they'll settle for a field goal, it sounds here. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Out of the shotgun, he heaves it off. Has the first down and more. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First and 10 now for the offense. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. And the Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Trying to find some room. It's Pringle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. Canes look to keep this drive moving. He'll hand it off. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Another positive run on first and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they jump on top here in the second half. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And on the carry, he's heading left. And this one goes. Nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. The Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Green. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the 1st down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. And we're able to get him down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Can he make it to the marker? The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the 1st down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the 1st down.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll run it here. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pocket breaking down. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Oh, so close to executing here on a 4th down play in the 4th quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
I test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Grinding away with a running game. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Hurricanes are on the move here. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Here's the second down play. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll hand it off. Breaks free. Who's in the clear? Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Send the back in motion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a late deep shot. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw again. It's another deep shot. Touchdown, Mustangs. Add 6 more points to the total. So a huge score, but now with the conference championship on the line, Kirk, they got to get the ball back and score again.
This may decide the result of the conference championship right here. All of the focus is going to be on the special teams units. Who's going to get this onside kick?
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That is the score. Miami 21, SMU 16.
Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And it's caught from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. First play of the drive now set up at the 27. Chewing clock with the running game. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Miami.
The Canes will line up to punt it away. Someone to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Hits this one off the side of his foot. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. Incomplete in the final pass attempt. The defense rises up to secure the win. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.